week was it to find out last Sunday that you guys aren't going to watch film and it's going to be grieve a little bit over the Northwestern game and not go through your regular routine?
I'd say it was maybe a different, routine of it because we do typically practice on Sundays. But it was nice, we was composed and we was able to take a deep breath and get our minds right for, what we have and going 1-0 in this game. So that's kind of what Sunday was about, just focusing up and getting the week ahead of us.
Daniel, with no Darius playing, but you had 4 different guys carried at least 10 times. Just how much confidence does that give you moving forward? I mean, no matter who's back there, you guys can get a job on the ground.
Yeah. It's a huge shout out to Coach McKissick Luke. I mean, he did a great job, or he does a great job with the running backs. And it's always a next man up mentality. And we know all of our running backs is ready to play in the Big Ten. And as you've seen it with Zach Evans in the spring game, he came out there but he allowed it, or he showed it really in a game type situation today.
What was the lesson you learned from blowing a 3-touchdown lead last week?
Just being composed, really, and never taking the foot off the gas, and doing our job, really, because that's all it comes down to is just doing your job. And every play, doesn't matter, first quarter, fourth quarter, do your job and beat the man across from you. So learning from that 3-touchdown deficit, really, we kind of remembered it and we used it to motivate us going into this week.
Justin, what were the key adjustments from the first half to the second half today within that defensive room?
Schematic-wise, there wasn't really any key adjustments. It's all about just details. The first half, we started slow. We had a lot of misfits. Guys, we wasn't, as the whole defense wasn't being detailed. A lot of big plays. In the second half, we came out calm and collective, and make a choice. Like, you're going to rest in your sorrows or you're going to go out there and make something happen. And second half, we made something happen.
Daniel Fleck talked about how on that fourth down, you'd never run that route in practice, yet you went out and executed in the game. What was that conversation like when they came to you and said you're the one doing it?
Yeah, it's sad to see my brother go down. I love him to death, Mekhi. But yeah, that's Mekhi. That was Mekhi's touchdown, truly. So I ran that play for Mekhi. But just, what I'm saying, in the meeting room, Coach Simon goes over everything, and we always take notes. If he's not talking to you, he's still talking to you. So knowing you can be in any situation at any time and being poised in the situation and not letting, the circumstance dictate however it goes. Maybe it wasn't the right look or maybe it was the right look, but however, we can just still go out there and execute.
Justin, how difficult was it to keep their quarterback contained?
Yeah, he's a really good player. We know coming into this week that he could run a lot. And like we said, we wasn't being very detailed the first half, and it kind of hurt us, He had a lot of rushing yards first half, I know. After halftime, we had to make some attements, and we could contain him better.
Daniel, take me through at the end of the third quarter, the catch on the left sideline. Athan took a good hit, and you made a nice catch there.
Oh, you talking about the 4th and 2 catch?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So really, a lot of, teams, they try to maybe in that situation, it's a 4th and 2. You maybe think that we're going to run the ball, but we used that against, the defense. And we came out with a great game plan. It's a great call. And as a team, we executed it. Athan took a hit. I really wasn't even sure he really took a hit. But, kudos to Athan for still getting that ball out there and putting it on the money, allowing me to, go, help us.
I thought that was one of the keys to the drive and really just kind of the turnaround in general.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. We try to finish every drive, but seeing the score and the situation and being able to optimize that, that opportunity was good for us.
Daniel, what did you see on that first touchdown on the corner route? You broke into a lot of space there on that play.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the coverage was or what the defense had going on, but Mekhi did a great job of holding the corner down, and he did his job at a great level. And really, my route was kind of free access. I kind of just went vertical, broke to the corner, and Athan put a ball away from the corner, which was a great location of the ball. But that's just routes on air, free access. Just executing, coming down to.
Justin, what do you feel like were the kind of behind the scenes nuances of those 2 interceptions you guys had?
Say it more time.
What did you feel from a cornerback perspective were the key things in those 2 interceptions you guys had?
Well, I know on Noob, he just made a hell of a play. Playing a guy like Noob in the secondary, he's capable of making plays like that. Even if it's not his play to make, he gonna make a play anyway. And I wasn't really sure on the second one. I didn't see it, but we're just playing with details. No matter what the call is, we know we really detailed and the opportunity to come our way.
Justin, talk about Jack Henderson's development in his role on defense so far this season.
Yeah, I know. I think in Coach Flake, one of his interviews, he said he's a guy that loves football, and he's not lying. Jack loves football. Every day he comes to the field to get better and better every day, and it's just showing on the field now. So we all happy that he's on our team.
Any more questions? All right, guys, thank you.
Thank you.
On the ball, without Darius.
Very effectively. We have a great group of guys at the running back position. We have a great coach. I'm super confident in everybody at the running back spot. I mean, Zach Evans had a day today. I could speak for the other two guys, Bryce and Sean, too. I mean, they just played their butts off. I'm super proud of all of them, and they put in a lot of work. So they earned it, and I'm just super proud of them.
What do you guys call the push play?
The push play?
Yeah, what do you call it?
It's just the Eagles, Jalen Hurts, man. That's what we call it. Yeah, I mean, that's a great play, ain't it?
Athan, can you take us through, not the 4th and 2 touchdown, but the play before that? It looked like a near sack, and you were able to come up with completion there. What were you seeing?
Yeah, I think that's just us being us, honestly. I got hit, and I don't really remember, to be honest. But I avoided it. I saw Corey one-on-one, and, Corey made a huge play in a critical situation, and that set us up for the play, that was the touchdown. But people, I'm glad you mentioned it. People often, miss those plays because we scored on the next play, but that was such a critical play to move us to 4th and 2. So I'm just super happy for Corey. I mean, he made a great play, a great catch. So, he put us in the spot to ultimately score. So, yeah.
Athan, what was your reaction when you found out that Sunday's plan was going to be different last Sunday? And how did you feel like that helped you guys?
I think that we were able to just take a deep breath and just, focus on, what we have to do. And I think that showed today, too. I mean, it was such a defining moment. We were put in the same position to go and win the game. Northwestern, we came up a little short. But today, I'm just so proud of the guys, the way we finished the game. You live and you learn, and I'm just so happy for the response from all of us, offense, defense, and special teams. We all responded when the moment mattered. And you never know when the moment's going to come. You never know what play is going to cause, or it could be a play that could win the game. Because I don't really believe that there's plays that lose games, but there is plays that win games. And, as a unit, offensive unit, the line, they played their butts off today, too. The backs, wide receivers. I'm just super proud of the guys and how we responded today.
Jack, did that performance today mean a little bit more for you, being a Louisiana guy?
Yes, it did. It did. I'm not sure why, but it just, man, I was so pumped pregame. I was trying to contain all my excitement. But yes, it definitely meant a lot to me, especially seeing some friends and family from back home that came up to see me, and even got some Mardi Gras beads before the game. So that's always nice.
Jack, on the interception, did you jump the route or take me through it?
Oh, really? I was just dropping in the zone, and I believe our D-line got heavy pressure on the quarterback, and he kind of just threw it as he was going down, I believe, and I was just in my zone, and I was able to grab it, Coach always says catch the ones that they throw you, and, that's what I did.
Jack, how many people did you have at the game, and were there any surprises in that group?
Yeah, I'd say roughly 12 people. Good friends of my parents, childhood friends. Kids I went to high school with, so it just meant a lot for me to see the support from people back home, just dropping everything, because it's just not an easy trip to make, and so just seeing guys I went to high school with, it was really nice to see, and it really pumped me up too.
How long away from Louisiana? How did you pick Minnesota?
Oh man, it all started with Coach Danny. Coach Danny showed up at my house, and I kind of fell in love with him. And just to know that I'd have him as my position coach kind of motivated me. But, of course, after I got up here, I got to meet Coach Rossi, Coach Fleck, and see what Minnesota has to offer. And I just knew that with the way the culture is set up, that I'd have 100 other guys, with their head down and kind of hustling like I do. And, it just felt like home to me. So that's why I came.
Athan, specifically on Zach Evans, what did you see from him? What did he do well?
I saw total confidence. He's a really confident kid. He's got really good feet for someone at that position to be his size. The way he's built, he's got really good feet. He's one of my best friends on this team, and I mean, he just earned it. He's worked all off season, super hard. He knows what he's doing. He's super confident. He trusts everything that's around him. He trusts what's going on. He trusts the game plan. I'm just super proud of the way he played today. Yeah, I mean, he's willing to do whatever the team needs. And, you know, Darius, I mean, you see our room is just so talented. That doesn't really affect him. That's not the kind of kid Zach is. Zach's a very selfless person. That's why he fits right in our program. I mean, not our program, the program. But, yeah, he's just such a good kid. That doesn't bother him. He just had his opportunity, and he shined, so.
It looked like you were signaling to go for it on fourth down there. What were you with the confidence to push for that?
Yeah, I think that's just what we needed. I wanted to respond. I just wanted to keep responding. And we talk about it all the time. I love being put in those situations where the ball's in our hands as a unit and we have to go make the play. I love being put in that situation. And, you know, it really meant a lot because, you know, last week we came up short, but we just wanted to, you know, say that, you know, we did come up short, but we're willing to do whatever it takes to not come up short. So I'm just, you know, I can't emphasize it enough how proud I am of the guys. I mean, offense, defense, special teams. Not everything went our way. There were a lot of things. You know, my interception, it was, you know, a bad play on my part. I didn't execute the play, but, you know, just constantly responding. The defense responding in the fourth quarter. Jack, you know, being in his zone, getting that interception. I mean, all those things connected for us today.
How big of a challenge is the quarterback run game scrambling?
Really, we put a lot of emphasis on containing the quarterback this week, especially up front. And we knew the guy's a great playmaker on his feet. I mean, he had 2 or 3 explosive plays on his feet the past few weeks. And we knew coming into the game that'd be a big challenge. So just emphasizing throughout the week, containing the quarterback was big for us. And I believe we executed.
You guys came away with 5 touchdowns and drives across the Louisiana sport. What do you think helped you guys finish drives and execute there?
I think the game plan, we had a great game plan. The confidence we had as a unit, because we know we could, I mean, every week we know there's so many things we can improve on. And, you know, the way our offense is and defense, I mean, just for the whole team, we want to get better. We can't wait to get better. We can't wait to watch the film. So that's what drives us, I think, in those moments is that we just want to be better than what we were last week. And, yeah, that's really it.
Any more questions? Or everyone else? All right, thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you all, seriously.